This is a quick video tutorial on how to program the Hunter Pro C irrigation controller. This is a time-based irrigation controller. What that means is human intervention will make the adjustments to the irrigation system. When it's in the off position, it's not going to run. When we flip it to the run position, it'll come on and run at the start time we program in and for the run times that we put on each particular zone. To start out, what we'll do is set the current date and the current time. So right now it starts with the year. If that ever comes out, we just hit the plus or the minus, hit the advance button, and what that'll do is go to the month, and then to the day, and then AM or PM, and then to the hour, and finally the minute. If it ever comes out of adjustment, we just hit the plus and the minus. The next setting is set program start times. This irrigation controller comes with the option of program A, B, and C, up to 4 start times per program. In this case, for simplicity, we'll have one program, program A, one start time at 5 a.m. However, for example, if this controller had a second start time, for example at 11:45, and you want to eliminate that, what you would do is go up through 11:45, hit the plus button, and it will ultimately go off. And then program A still has the ability for start time 3 and start time 4. But right now we're gonna have just one program, program A, one start time at 5 a.m. If we ever want to adjust it up or down, we use the plus and the minus. The next programming is set station runtimes. So right now we've got program A, zone 1 is on for 23 minutes. Zone 2 is on for just 1 minute. We can adjust that up as necessary or down. And ultimately we can go through all the rest of the zones on the irrigation system. The next setting is set days to water. So right now we have every day turned on except for Monday. If we want to turn Monday on, what we do is hit the plus button, and that ultimately puts the water droplet above that day, indicating that it's going to run on that day. If we want to turn a particular day off, what we would do is just hit the minus button, and it puts a little X or a slice through the water droplet, indicating that it's not going to water on that day. The next programming is set pump operation. So if the irrigation system comes equipped with a master valve or a pump start relay, then what you can do is pick on an individual zone basis whether or not you want that to work. So for example, if you want zone 1 to have a master valve and have it turned on, what you would do is hit the plus button. Zone 2, you can turn on or off, and ultimately do that with each subsequent zone. The next feature is manual operation. So what this is going to say you want to water one zone on the irrigation system. So for example, zone 1, and then what you would do is click up to run, and it's going to run zone 1 for 23 minutes. To turn it off, what you'll do is go to system off for about 2 seconds, and it'll turn that zone off. The next setting or feature is manual all stations. This is the way to run through all of the zones for the times that you have programmed into it. So almost like manually putting in a start time. Do the same thing. What you would do is go up to run. It's going to start with zone 1 and go through all the zones that have time on them on that particular program. To turn it off, what you would do is just go to system off for about 2 seconds and it shuts off. Now the next feature on this controller is the seasonal adjust. What that does is allows or puts more time on each zone on a percentage basis. So for example, if we were to hit the plus button, go up to 110%, 120%, what that's going to do is add 20% more to all of the station run times. And vice versa, you can go in reverse and take away time on a percentage basis. This allows the user to increase or decrease all the run times based on current weather without physically going in and changing the run times. It's a unique feature to ultimately help save on those water bills. The last feature of this irrigation controller is the rain sensor, and you've got the option to bypass it or have it active.